And we thank Microsoft for allowing us here to have the magic wall here. But I want to explain to you why Jim Furyk is not one of the longest hitters out on the tour, but he is one of the straightest, and it has to do with body rotation and face rotation. Let's take a little peek. Setup position looks very, very good, very centered right here. Both of the feet are flared out. Now as we run this right here, what I want you to see is the body is going to make a rotation. Watch what's happening with his shoulder line up here. Most players that are hitting the ball far, the shoulders make a more than 90-degree turn. When Jim gets up to the top right here, his shoulders are about at 90, maybe not quite. We're used to seeing maybe a Rory McIlroy turn so much that you can see his right shoulder on the right side of his head. But that doesn't happen with Jim. He doesn't have a lot of turn, and there's not a lot of body rotation in the lower body going on right here. But here's why Jim is such a straight hitter. As he starts to bring this club down, he's going to get the lower body going first, and the lower body has to really turn out of the way. So you're going to see this club come in here. This is why, and this is where he starts to get the straightness of his shots and the consistency with his shots. Watch what happens with, now this does look a little clumsy through the hit, but what I want you to pay attention to are these two things. One, the strike of the hit. The shaft of the golf club is leaning forward. That means that he hasn't added any loft to it, so the face is fairly quiet. Now, pay attention to what's happening here with the hands. Players that have a lot of face rotation to it, the toe starts to work a lot faster. That's where distance comes in, and you can create some more spin. That's where dispersion comes in. Watch what happens with his hands through this hit. His right hand is going to stay well underneath his left hand for an extended period of time. And as he starts to go through there, you can see how stable that face is. His left hand is still above the right. That means that the face hasn't turned over. And when that face doesn't turn over, the sweet spot is brought to the ball with a very wide amount of space to work with and down the line for an extended period of time. That's going to create a very straight shot and consistency in that distance control. Still makes a beautiful finish and a beautiful follow-through. It does look clumsy, but I'm telling you, this is a very effective golf swing. It's no wonder why he already has one major championship.